What's up, guys? We got the full speed test camera comparison for the iPhone 8 and the iPhone 13 Pro here. You can actually pick up an iPhone 8 for around 200 bucks. 13 Pro is going to set you back 1,000 bucks here. So we'll go ahead and do a little size comparison for you guys. Boom. iPhone 13 Pro much thicker and much heavier. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Now, I swear the iPhone 8 boots up faster than any iPhone. Like, it seems like it does, but it might just be me tripping. I'm telling you, it seems like it boots up faster. See? What is that? How? Alright, both phones are running iOS 15. We do have 128 gigs of storage on the 13 Pro and 6 gigs of RAM. We also have the Apple A15 chip. On the 8 we have iOS 15, the Apple A11 chip, 2 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. And let me show you guys the Geekbench scores real quick here so you can see single core, multi-core is just going to be way higher on the 13 Pro. And then here are the Antutu scores here. You can see you're getting a big jump in terms of performance here. So let's see how that translates with some app opening. Let's go ahead and do Subway Surf. You can see, not too bad, but iPhone definitely much faster there. YouTube. You can see, so you're getting a nice speed difference here. And also there is one thing to notice. The 120 Hertz is going to feel buttery smooth when you're scrolling on pretty much anything. So the iPhone kind of feels slower compared to the 120 Hertz. It feels like liquid smooth. So that's one thing you're going to notice immediately. And once you try 120 Hertz, it's going to be impossible for you to go back to any type of 60 Hertz panel. So do note that. Any 60 Hertz is going to feel very slow. So far, not too crazy in terms of just opening your regular applications. The iPhone 8 is not like lagging behind super far, but it seems like when we do open games and stuff like that, we do get a significant difference here. Boom. Try Snapchat. Again, you can see not too big of a difference. Spotify. So it seems like you'll kind of, only notice like a second or two difference when you're opening games, but as far as like your normal applications, they're kind of close. Let's go ahead and try something heavier like PUBG here. Now, your gaming performance is going to be a major difference here. So if you've been holding on to the 8, you're going to see a big performance jump in terms of graphics and FPS. So you can see on the 13 Pro. Oh, I guess I know. Alright, so these are the graphics settings here. Let's go ahead and open them up side by side. Big jump, as you can see, in performance. See, we have extreme FPS all the way through, and we can even go up to Ultra HD here. And like I said, the difference is that you'll just notice everything being smoother, and you won't really have that lag and stuff like that. Everything's just going to be buttery smooth on the 13 Pro as far as your gaming experience goes. But the iPhone 8, I do have a gaming test on this phone as well, and it does do a pretty decent job with gaming. And especially considering the price point here, I think it does a pretty good job as well. Alright, let's go ahead and check out RAM management, and we'll go ahead and just start opening applications and see how many will the 8 close out compared to the 13. Okay, we only have one close out so far. Another one. Okay. PUBG's still open. That's good. So the iPhone 8 has only closed out 2. It's actually doing pretty good. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so it closed out most of the applications sort of at the end there. So yeah, so RAM management actually not that bad, but of course, you know, with more RAM, you'll be able to keep more applications open, and you'll be able to multitask faster on the 13 Pro. Alright guys, I want to show you guys the side-by-side camera stills on this guy. We'll start with the 13 Pro with the specs first. So with the 13 Pro, we get a triple camera setup. It's a 12 megapixel standard, 12 megapixel telephoto, 12 megapixel ultra wide, and we also have a macro mode on the 13 Pro, 4K video at 2430 or 60 FPS, and then a 12 megapixel selfie that also shoots in 4K, 24, 25, 30, and 60 FPS. And then the macro mode, how that will look is that basically if I get up really close on a subject, you know, I can get really close up and get a really nice crispy shot. And you also have cinematic video on the 13 Pro as well. So with the iPhone 8, it's definitely a little bit more basic. So you're getting pretty much a massive camera upgrade here. So with the iPhone 8, it's just a single 12 megapixel lens, 4K video at 24, 30, or 60 FPS, and a 7 megapixel selfie at 1080p. So let's go ahead and check out those side-by-side stills. Alright guys, here's the video on the iPhone 13 here. Now on the 13, I can punch out to the ultra wide. You know, I can also go 2x, but it's a 2x digital. Alright guys, here's the video on the iPhone 8 here. You can see here. And I'll go ahead and hit the lights so you guys can see see if you can tell a difference with this.